Hi guys. So we'll just wait for 5 to 6 more minutes. Let others join. Accordingly, we will just start the session. Fine.
Yeah,
I'm
ma'am.
audible to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay, guys. So we'll just begin with our session. So for today's the agenda is to complete the modules like the yesterday we did NumPy. So today we will be doing pandas, matplotlib, and seaborn. This basically are the very useful Python libraries that are very much in need when we are going ahead and doing any of the projects. So we'll be covering this. And excuse me for my throat. Today I am having a bit cold and having a throat infection. So any issues you are facing in like while I am talking, you it is understandable, right, guys?
Yes, ma'am. No problem.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you. And eventually, if today time permits, I will show you a project of mine, like a normal project. So, how to set up the project, like for an industry level, how to set up a normal project so that it is like visually looking good and also understandable to in a point of view of a person who doesn't have any knowledge, proper knowledge about the project, on what like backdrop the project is set, what kind of data set we are using, and what are the tools and technologies we are using. Okay, so from a layman's point of view, if anyone is seeing a project, so how we should present it, and that should be a demo also for you people to go ahead and do the projects in that format. Like it's not that you have to follow the same template, it's just that you have to follow the sequential manner, and you have to write the clean set of codes. Fine? Got it, guys? Hmm. Guys?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So we'll first start with the theory part and the like whatever be the things we need to know first of all to implement anything. We'll do that. Eventually, we'll move ahead with that. Fine? Okay. So I'm just presenting my screen. You just let me know is it visible to you or not. Fine? Visible? Clear? Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Okay, okay. So first we'll be learning the pandas library. Like you people have any idea about why you use pandas? Anything anyone wants to like let me know?
Data framework.
Okay. Anyone else?
Importing data.
That is one part that is not yes, of course we do use it to like import data. It doesn't have that only one reason we are using pandas, there are other uses as well. Okay, so now we'll be going ahead and we'll be learning like what exactly we are doing in pandas, what parts we can do with pandas and what not we can do. Okay, so first we need to know what is pandas. So as I mentioned, Pandas is a Python library. So library, you can think it of as a collection of pre-written code, right? So you can think it of as we generally use print statement in Python, right? So why we are rewriting that print statement so that we can print, but print is not just a statement or not just a function, right? So behind that, the code was previously written so that the model, the Python framework understand like print means this work I need to do. Right. So this is how, like for pandas, it is a library actually, where it is a collection of pre-written code has already been written by the developer or who have developed this libraries, pandas libraries. The person has already written down the code and made the our work very easy, so that every time we are calling or working with pandas, we don't have to write the entire set of code. Right, so that is already learned. So we are just importing the pandas libraries, and our work becomes much more easier. Okay. So pandas is mainly used for handling data. Okay, so we can do it for tables, spreadsheets, CSV file. For this, we are like pandas. We are mainly using pandas for handling data. Not just this, there are other uses as well that we will be slowly and gradually will enclose it, right? And we can think it of like an Excel inside Python. Okay, so we are well versed with Excel, how the Excel portal looks like, how exactly we work in Excel, right? So similarly, you can think it of pandas as the Excel inside the Python, but it is very much powerful, and we can use many other work apart from that Excel file. What we are doing, like Excel, what in Excel, what operations we are doing, that is also vast. But here also pandas, in terms of Python, it also got very powerful tools to work on. Okay. Understandable? Guys, any issues
Yes,
till
ma'am.
now? Okay, okay, fine, fine. So here you can see, like in this page, you can see like what are the reason, what are the like ways where we can use this. So it has been mentioned like we can get like while getting started with any of the Python program, while we have to import files, we can use reading CSV file. We can definitely use in case of cleaning data also we can use like pandas. Fine. So now we'll go ahead and see how we are like importing pandas. Okay. So for that, we are basically using import Python libraries. Basically, pandas is a Python library. So we are importing pandas as PD. Okay. So in this format, we are just going ahead and just calling the library. Okay, so here in Collab, it is basically like Pandas library, then NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib. This is already downloaded. Okay, already there. But somehow in any of the systems, suppose you are not having, you are using VS Code or you are using any of the Python IDE. So there you are not having that installed, like Python library, sorry, Pandas installed or any of the Python library installed. So then how you are doing going to do that? Okay, so that we can just write, like we can just have to write the code PIP install pandas. Okay, so this is the code where we have to just like since it is already downloaded in my system, I'm not going ahead and just downloading. But if needed for anyone, you can just install pandas in this format. Okay. Now, after you have done with the installing part, we'll import. How we are importing the Python library, any of the Python library that I told. In case of pandas, we are just writing import pandas as PD. Right? Now, in case of this, we are going ahead and learning how pandas are going forward. How what other work we can do with pandas. Okay, so first we are going and creating a series, panda series we are creating. Okay, so in this form, what we are doing, we are writing the code. It is like that, like creating a series data equals to pd, that is pandas. We are just going and we are creating a pandas panda series we are creating. Similarly, hope you are remembering yesterday we are using numpy array, np dot array we are using. Similarly, since here we are sorry, excuse me, here we are doing for panda, so we are doing pd dot series. Fine, clear? So here we are doing pd dot series and we are just creating this 10 dot 20 dot 30 dot 40 50. We are creating a total series. So by this statement, we are actually creating a series. So okay, understood. This part is fine. Everyone understood what we are doing here? Panda series. Guys, can you respond, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone clear, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. So now we are when we are just running the code. Okay, just a minute. It is taking time. Okay, it was runtime down. I need to just yes, it is done. So after it is printed, what we are getting the values and we are also getting the index value. This 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the index. It is like the row numbers in Excel. Got it? So it is just the index value we are getting, and also it is printing the what type of data we have included in the series. Okay, so you actually series, what is series? Series is a one column with the data with row numbers. Okay, understood? So series, it is only one column of data with row numbers that are present. Okay, so this is what series is. We have created the series. So now going ahead, we need to go ahead and we have to do the data frame. We have to prepare the data frame. Okay. So first, as usual, you need to import the pandas library. Here, since I am doing, I can just omit it, then also it will work. But when you are working with a single code and in a single section, that every time you are doing it, like separately you are performing any of the code, every time you have to import pandas. Okay. So now we are creating data frame. Okay. So anyone have any idea what is data frame?
Data stored as
It's
rows
actually
and
the
columns.
data.
Yeah, of course. So why we are calling it a data frame?
It frames like a table.
Right. So it's just like an Excel sheet. Okay. In Excel sheet, how datas are well structured, well put it into. So it is just like that. So that's why we are taking it into count and saying it as a data frame. Okay. So now we have to create a data frame, that is a table that contains rows and columns. Fine. So here we are just creating anyone telling anything? Hello. Anyone's mic is on? Potikala, Akash, you have to say something. You are saying something?
Nothing, ma'am.
Your mic was on, I guess. Fine. Okay. So as I was telling about data frame. Okay. So we need to create a data frame that contains, that is actually a table which contains rows and columns. Okay. So for that, we have just taken data, just the name, we have put it as data, that we are making a dictionary out here. Okay. Data where the keys, or the column names, what are the keys we are putting, that is the column names, that is here name, age, city. This is actually the keys. Okay. And based on that, the values that we are putting in, that becomes the rows. That is, in case of name, we are putting Amit, Ria, John, Sarah. These are the column names, sorry, that these are the row values. Age, name, age and city are the column. Okay, you can visualize it in this way. And now we have, just gone ahead, created the data. Now we are just putting it into data frame format, like we are creating it as an Excel sheet format. Okay, so that it is well structured, well understandable for someone who is going ahead and performing any of the task over it. Okay, so we are just creating the data frame and this is how it looks. Okay, understood, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. So okay, so now we have to do one thing. We have to read the CSV file. This is in the first section. What we were doing, we are just putting, we are creating a dictionary based on whatever the data we are having. Here, our data are short, so we can like manually put it through, right? But when we have huge number of data, like you can think of any industry in Flipkart, like in e-commerce website, like Flipkart, Amazon, Meesho, you can think of daily basis, they are generating millions and millions of data. And today's data is the pool. Without, like, with the data, we can do anything, right? So putting those data, 1,000, 2,000 types of data manually is just not recommended. And we can't do that also. Like then the person, like the e-commerce side, they have to pay thousands of dollars to the person who is doing that. And it is also time consuming, time taking, right? So we can't afford to do that. So what we are doing, we are just having the data in Excel Excel sheet, and we are like saving that file in CSV format, and we are just going ahead and like importing the file, just reading the CSV file. Got it? So so whatever the data we are getting, so we are just going ahead and we are just going ahead and saving that data in CSV file. Okay, let me just show you how the CSV file looks if we are having the data on. Okay. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So this is one data that I am having. It's a bit lengthy. It is taking time to open. Just a minute. Yeah, it is visible to you people, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is how a data, original data looks like when it is in Excel. So here many datas, like if I just scroll it down, you can see what is the huge number of data we are getting in through, right? Okay, so here you can see this is around 5,55,720 rows we are getting. So this data is huge. So writing all the data here, in this format and creating a dictionary will take a lot of time. So we can't afford to do that. So we will just save that file, like this file. The name of the file is fraud test. So this is saved in CSV format. Okay. So this data we need to just import that data and read that CSV file using pandas. Okay. So now here I have just for an example taken data.csv, but here you can see there is no data attached. Okay. So if I just try and run this code, it will give me the error because this data is not there only. No such file or directory, data.csv, right? So for this, I need to upload the file here. What is that original? Suppose this is that data.csv file. Okay, you can think it out like that, right? So now if I need to import this, so I need to just save this file here, like upload this file here, then only I'll be able to use it. Fine? Got it? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm not going ahead and doing that. So it's understandable once the value, like once the file is here, it will automatically run, right? And second, I have just printed the first 5 rows. As I told that I will be showing you the structure, there only I will be showing you all of the details. You will be able to understand, fine? Now we are going ahead and seeing that what are the major operations that we can do with pandas or PD, whatever, like the data frame that we have actually used. With that, what we can do. Fine. You can think it of as this data. Sorry, anyone is saying anything? Guys, hello. You are telling something? Okay, please don't do it like this. Don't just switch on your mic and don't do it like that. It just breaks the concentration also and other people who are just listening it to it, right? Don't do it. Anyway, just we are just moving ahead. We have just created this data frame that does contains name, age, city, and the values accordingly. So we will be considering that and we will be selecting the data. Like what are the operations we can do? So selecting a single row, suppose we need to do a single row. So df dot name that gives a one column, the specific one single column. This one df name just give a only single one column value, right? So when that is for selecting one single column. Now we want to select multiple columns. So we will be creating like selecting like df name city. We are going and printing so that we are getting two columns. Okay. So next we are going df dot log 0. That is basically we are selecting a single row. A single row has been selected. Previously, we are selecting columns, and now we need to like access a single data or a single row. So we are going it with the index value. Suppose with the index value only, we will be able to locate a single row. Fine. So for that, the operation we are doing that is df.loc, that is log, that is location. 0 is the index that selects the first row, like the Excel row 1, that will be like this row 1 that will be selected. Fine. And next we have to select specific cell. A specific cell we need to choose it off. So DF LOC1 age. Suppose we need to put it like that. So in that format, it is printing it in this format. Okay, got it, guys? So if we can see it also, like how it has been printing. So first the single, okay, I can do one thing. I can just comment it down and eventually we can run the single code and see how it looks. Fine. Okay. Sorry, name is not defined. Okay, this will give the error. Yeah. Okay, so since we have put it here, name, age, city, this we have already defined. Now what it will be doing, we are just going ahead selecting first column. So it is printing it like that. So we are getting the access of first column along with along with the index number that will come accordingly. That is by default, it is coming it up. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and print the when we are going and printing the second one. So we are getting access of the two columns. So first two column access we are getting, we are printing the values in this way. Now for the location single row, yes, we are getting the value of zeroth index. So here it is zeroth index value we have already got. So here name Amit, age 25, city Delhi. So we have got the value of zeroth index. Like this values we have already received. Now we want to go and see it for this one specific cell we want to get. So 30. So let me guess what it is. The value, the first position values, name of the person is Ria. The age of the person is 30 and the person lives in Mumbai. So I wanted to get this specific row. So I got it. Fine. Clear, guys? Understood, everyone? Anyone having any issues?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now we are going ahead and doing filtering data, just like the Excel filters. You have gone with Excel, you have filtered the data is in Excel, right? So similar way, we can also filter the data here. Okay, so here we are finding out people who are older in the age of 25. Okay, so from this, we are considering this values only. Okay, okay. So based on that, now we are going and filtering out, like we are getting and trying to find out which people are having or which people are having age older than 25. Okay, so for that, we are just running this and we are just creating TF age that checks, actually checks which rows have a age greater than 25. Okay, so then we are going ahead, we are printing DF, then DF age less than, like greater than 25. This only gives those rows that have the values equal to like less greater than or greater than 25. This age range, the values only those rows will be printing. So similarly, we have got two people named Ria and Sarah. These two person have age 30 and 28, that is older, like this more greater than 25, and their details are being printing up here. Similarly, we can do for city. So people who are living in Mumbai. So for that, we have just placed the same thing, same code we have placed, just replaced with the attribute. Like basically, previously we gone for age, now we are going for city, and the value we have put it to Mumbai. So we got the value that Ria is the person whose age is 30. This person is living in the city of Mumbai. Fine. So now next we are going and just modifying the data. So this is very important part. We need to modify the data. So we need to just can add new columns, add another value, update one value also, remove the value. So this all operations we can do. Okay, so we are adding a new column. We need to add another column named salary. Previously, we had the columns name, age, sorry, name, age, city. These three columns are there. Now I want to add another column, that is salary. Fine. So for that, I have, and I do have four people counted on. So I have put accordingly the salaries of four people. So I have put it 50,000, 60,000, 45,000, and 70,000. These are the salaries this people draw per month. Fine. So this is how we have to create. We have to consider that DF value, that is the similar data frame that we have got off, and we are creating a new column. The name of the column is salary. Then equal to we are putting, and in the list format we are giving all of the values, like what are all the data we are needing to update, like put into under the salary column that we have put it, and just printed it down, so you can clearly see that this values. Okay, just okay, let me just run the code separately. Yeah, so we are getting this value, like name we are getting, age we are getting, city we are getting, and salary also we are getting. Fine. Now, next what we are doing, we are next updating a value. Like since Riya's age was 30, we have kept, right, previously. Now I want to change the value to 31. Like she might have misplaced. Now she wants to update the her age. Okay, so now updating her age, for that we need to get the specific location. This 30 is her original age. Now updating it would need the access of specific cell, specific location, right? So we are doing df dot location. One is the index, in which index her name and details are present, that is there. One index, and under which column, that is 30 is under age. So we are updating the value with 31 and printing the value. So it is giving us the updated value. See here, we are getting the value updated as 31. Got it? So now we are going ahead and removing a column. Okay, I need to remove the column, salary column, whatever the thing I had to do, I am done with the salary column. Now I am, no, I don't have to use the salary column anymore. It's done. Now I don't want the salary column anymore up here. Okay, so for that, I am just going ahead and deleting. So for that, I am using df.drop. Uh, while deleting, you are using drop. Drop, and which value we are dropping it off, that we need to mention, and the axis value also we need to mention. For which axis? Axis equals to 1. So we are dropping it off like that, and we are printing the updated value, like the updated data frame. So we are getting the value as name, age, city, like this. Got it? Guys, clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So next we are going and doing for useful, any of the other useful operations that are needed and that we can perform under this data frame that we have created using pandas, right? So first we are going ahead and getting the mean value. Suppose we can get mean value, mathematical operations, we can do mean value, we can get average, any value, that is the mean value, max value, maximum value we can get, minimum value we can get. Since we have seen that age is the row, is the column, age column, all of the data or the rows present under age column gives the numerical value. So for the numerical values only, we can get the mean value, max value, minimum value, right? And others are categorical values. Won't be able to get it through for those categorical values. So here we are getting numerical value for age. So here we are getting mean value, maximum value, the average value, all of this we are getting. Right. So while we are doing this basic statistics, we got it for age mean, that is 26.5. Whatever the data are present for that, 26.5 is the mean value that we are getting, that is the average value. Next, maximum value, the age of Ria that we have updated, that is 31, and the minimum value is 22, that is of John. Okay. Next, we can sort this along according to age, right? So here, sorting does count it from ascending order, like smaller to greater it will come. That is by default, okay? Ascending order. So it just sort the values and we are getting the sorted values as df dot sort values age. The age value, we are sorting it down. So we have got it like this. Next is counting unique values. We need to count the unique values for each column. We are counting the like unique values. So we are getting it through for every column. We are getting the unique values like values dot count. Actually, here's values dot count. This part tells us how many times actually each values appear. Got it? So how many times one value is appearing for each column that we are getting. Fine? Got it? Guys, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? Any issues till now?
Hello.
Any?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah. Anyone telling
Ma'am,
anything?
how to
Yes.
sort it in descending order?
So we can do it in like see here for sort we are by default it is mentioned in ascending order. Basically in this case we need to while we are performing anything we need to do it in ascending order only. So if needed we can do it by just putting the like giving the command of descend. There is other form as well that by that we can do. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So basically, in this case, any of performing of the operations and in any of the basic data frame structure, we need to maintain the structure also, right? So there we basically need to use the ascending order, but there are other forms also. There we can use the descending operations also. In the in the set when we will be going through, we can definitely see it through. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we are going ahead and doing it in the data analysis. How the data analysis has been done. It is a real-time form. Suppose you can think it of in a real-time base, how you are doing and going ahead and doing the like data analysis part, right? So here, suppose this is the as we have created the dictionary previously, we have created another dictionary in that similar form like products, season, sale. We have done all of it. Now just created the DF, that is the data frame we need to create. Like what data frame we are creating, we are storing in this value, like in this variable we are storing. Okay, so after we this DF gives the total Excel value that we are getting. Now sales on winter, this value like this filter we need to do like previously we learned about how we are doing the filter. So here also we are doing the filtrations, what filter we are need to do. So that is cells, I need to find out the cells that happened in winter, right? So this how we are doing, and we are getting the values that it is or like we are getting the products, we can see the products, the values in season, we can see this winter is getting up there. So the products that was there, it's jacket, shirt, and jacket. This we are getting. So products we are getting, season we are getting, and sales that is 150, 200, 100. So it is like it is showing us the result in this format, and we are getting the values in a structured format. Got it? Guys,
Yes.
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, so as of now, it is clear, right? So why we are using pandas? We are loading data, that is CSV file in through Excel. We are loading data. We are looking at rows and columns values, how we are like how the data are creating. We are creating the data frame. We are filtering the data out. We are modifying the data, and we are also getting the statistical values whenever it is needed. Fine.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So now anyone can tell why we are using pandas, why it is useful.
Data analysis.
Yeah, of course. Anything else? See, we have, suppose we have a small data, right? Then we can definitely use Excel. Excel also give us the like ability to just showcase the graphs, and based on that we can just like analyze the data also there, right? But in Excel we won't be able to deal with that huge amount of data. But pandas give us the liability and like give us the flexibility to work with like huge number of datas. It can handle huge datas at the similar time, like millions and millions of rows are there. If any millions of rows are there, we can work accordingly. If data is small, Excel works fine, right? But if the data is very big, like millions of rows are there, Excel's become very slow, confusing, and it also limit itself, right? So in real world project when data like keep on updating, or data often comes from databases, websites, or any sensors, you can say Excel doesn't works good. In that form, we need to work in this format. Fine? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So we can think of some of the, can you like think of any of the fields where data analysis is needed, or where we can use pandas, where how we can do that? Like anyone having an idea about the fields where we can use it?
I'm in decision
Finance stock
making.
analysis.
Sorry, can you speak one at a time?
In finance stock analysis.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Anyone else?
Customer churn analysis.
Yeah, of course. Basically, we are doing it in all the section there. We are getting multiple of data are generating every day. So finance, banking, healthcare, education sector, everywhere. In machine learning, AI, like datas are the main pillars. Without datas, model won't be able to train only, right? So here in these sectors, we are basically using like to handle those data, to operate them, to get the meaningful insights. We are just doing it like we are using it. Fine, clear? Clear,
Yes,
guys?
ma'am.
Fine. So next most important library we can say, to basically plot the graph, to get the like correlation, to understand the correlation between the columns, features that are happening, that are there in the data set. So we are getting this matplotlib. Okay, so in the similar manner, the way we have imported the Python, sorry, pandas in pandas library, basically, sorry, excuse me. So in the similar form, we can do for matplotlib as well. So we are importing first. If anyone is not having matplotlib installed, then we have to go and install that. That is PIIP install matplotlib. Now we have to import that. So for importing, without importing, it won't be able to, we won't be able to like take it into control and work along with that, right? So for that, we are importing it. Okay. So what are the features and what is Matplotlib? Matplotlib is basically a Python library that is used to create like graph charts, whatever the visual charts we need to see based on the data that are there. We are getting in through, we are using that, like we are able to create those graph charts using matplotlib. So I have shown you the data, right? This is a very messy data, right? And huge also, right? So getting like, will are you people able to understand how, suppose this data like amount, first name, last name, gender, this all are like generated or correlated it anyhow or not? Anyone? Are you people able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Like I am saying, with this data that I am showing, that is presented on your screen, Just by looking at the data and getting the numbers, seeing the numbers, will you people be able to understand like what inside this like columns or rows are having among each other, right? Are you people able to
No,
understand? Right, exactly.
Yeah,
That
ma'am.
is
No,
not
ma'am.
possible. That is exactly not possible. So we are taking the help and plotting it down so that it becomes easier. Okay, so we will go by simple graphs. Eventually, we'll work with it when we'll be working with the CSV file. We'll get in through easily, fine. So we'll go slow and eventually, but be productive with the thing, fine. So first, we are going and seeing a first line plot. The first line plot. Everyone have done it in maths, in coordinate geometry. How we are like plotting it down. The similar thing we are doing. Just here we are just giving the command, the like based on that we are getting the plots, right? So data, I have taken very simple data: 2 3 4 5, 2 4 6 8 10, like all numbers in x quadrant. Why we are getting all the like even numbers we are getting. Okay, so now we need to plot it. So for matplotlib we have used that PLT. We had imported as PLT. So PLT dot plot X and Y. As simple as that. Nothing else you need to do. You have just created two lists. Now you have just plotted it down and have showed. PLT dot show gives you the value, like show you the how the plot looks. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
clear.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, fine. So it is understood why matplotlib is useful.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Fine. So going ahead, we are going to plot some other plots. Okay. So next, we are going and putting the bar plot. Okay, that is also very useful. Suppose in those huge data, you are having some columns or features that are there where you are getting missing data, like there all the values are not there, they're missing values. Then we use this bar chart or column chart to get the missing values, which column have missing value, to find out this. In many other sectors also we can use. So gradually we will go in details with that. So as of now we have taken students as like in a value. So here x-axis gives the student values. Students, I have taken Amit, Ria, John, Sarah. Marks, their marks are also there. So now we are just plotting it down. So anyone can understand, like anyone can tell me, like from this plot, you have just given with the plot. Anyone can showcase any of the insight that we can draw from this graph? Anyone can tell?
Bar dot plot function
Sorry?
means, ma'am.
Function, I understood. I am just asking what insight, just by seeing the plot, what insight you can draw.
The highest mark and
Highest mark.
John is has the
Right,
lowest.
right,
Above
exactly.
80%.
Yes, exactly, right.
John is above.
Yeah, please, sorry, your voice got broke. Can you come again? John, you are telling? Hello? Audible, guys? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Let it be. Let's just focus it out here. So we can just see that the values are in this range 20, 40, 60, 80. So from this, we can just have a not that exact, but kind of a clear idea that how whose marks are greatest. We are getting the highest marks up here. We can see that Ria is getting highest marks. Next we can see that next Sarah is having like getting the highest marks based on the height of the bars, right? So next Amit, and the lowest marks is like John has got the lowest marks among all four, if we can compare between this four, right? So these are the insights that we got from this graph. Now moving ahead with the scattered plot. So what is scattered plot? Scattered plot is basically like where we are just putting the dots up going with the values and putting the dots, and we are getting a scattered kind of diagram. Okay, so that is basically scattered plot. So, so each x and y value that we are getting it into one single point. So that's why, since the values are scattered here and there, basically, so we are basically calling it a scattered plot. So x and y, we are getting the values. We are initialized it only. So we have got the values x and y. Now for x, what value is there? For 5, what value is there? 5, the value is around 99. So we are putting the value up here. For 5, we are getting the value as 95. We have another value 5. So for that, we are getting the value 103. So we are putting it in this estimated zone. So this is quite obvious. Every people have done this in the younger classes and sections. So this is, but this does give some of the insight when we are including it with huge number of data. Here's the data are small, so not meaningful insight we are getting, but this same data when we are going and getting with like huge number of data, and we are also having the column names and specific columns, then we can definitely draw the meaningful insight correlation between the values. So this we can definitely go and do. So suppose like we are using a pattern between height and weight of a people. So this gives a correlation also when we are using this scattered plot. Fine. So next we are going ahead with pie chart. How pie chart is being used. So pie chart is basically giving the values. It is just slicing it down, and like it makes us easier to understand about the sections. Okay, so here we have taken two lists. One is activity and time. So for study, we have given 7 hours, sleep 8 hours, play 4 hours, eat 5 hours, and that thing is also represented in pie chart. Okay, so similarly, can anyone tell what are the insights we are getting from just by seeing the pie chart? Valuable insights we can get. Anyone wants to tell?
Of the time is spent sleeping.
Sorry,
Most of the time is spent sleeping.
I'm not getting you. Can you speak a bit up, please?
Ma'am, like this is
Most of the
showing like
time is
how a
spent
student.
sleeping.
Okay, got it. So someone was telling, please tell one by one so that it is clear.
Most of the time is spent sleeping.
Okay, got it. Fine, got
Yes,
it.
ma'am, clear.
Okay, okay. Anyone else wants to put any other insight that one has received?
Can you speak again, ma'am?
Sir,
There's a less activity.
My voice is break.
yes, voice is breaking actually. Okay, got it. Fine. You people understood, right? What are the insights? So insights basically we are getting like for sleeping, everyone like the people, what are the based on the activity, sleeping, the activity like the time consuming is much. Next, we can see of study. After sleeping, we are giving more time to study. Next for eating and then for play. Right? Got it? So these are the insights that we have received it from here. Now histogram. Histogram, we are basically doing it with the datas, like age datas we are doing. And we are just want to just like put it in this form, like we just wanted 5 bars. So I just wanted 5 bars under age. So being 5, we have put colors. I can choose any of the color, and age color, I just wanted to mark the border. So age color black I have done. So now based on that, so it is giving us the values in this form. Like it actually shows how many people falls in each category, like in age group. Okay, so it is giving from 22 to 25 in this range. First, how many people are getting? 4 people we are getting. So from this age section, okay. So again from 25 to 30 in this range, 27.5 to 30 in this range we are getting around 4 people. So similarly, we are getting the values out here. Okay, got it? So now, after we have done with the plots, we need to learn how to make that very graph more beautiful, more attractive, and also we generally think of like if you generally see like anything that looks good and it is well presented, it does impress us, and we also get to learn to understand more from that well presented thing. So every time we are going and seeing anything, it is been told present it well, present it in a well manner. When we are also dressing up, we present ourselves very well that so that we do look good. Right. So similarly, while we are presenting it also, we need to present it in a good manner, in a beautiful way, so that we are getting all of the insights in clear format. Suppose we have no idea about the codes, no idea about what is the data set, then also just by looking at the graph we can just create some info, like draw some useful insight. We can create some visuals that we these are the things, this is being done in this way, and we can create a we can draw a beautiful, and whatever be the details we are getting, based on that we can create a important insight from this plot. Right, so that is very useful. So for that, what we are doing, we are just as previously we have taken the data, the same data we are taking. Now we are just plotting the bar. We are doing a bar plot up here. So we are putting marks and the also color. We are setting color up here. Like any color we can, orange, red, blue, whatever color you want, you can choose that. So that has been done. Then Y label, X label, that label the axis, X axis, Y axis has been mentioned. See, in this graph, we have taken only ages. We haven't mentioned what we are taking in the x axis, what we are taking in the y axis. We are able to understand how we are doing the histogram, what is the things, what are the colors we are putting. But without the label, it does look incomplete. If one sees this without the code, won't be able to understand what is there, what this code is all about, like what this graph is all about. They will only be seeing some of the numbers. Right. So putting the X values, like the X labels, like X coordinate value, what we are taking along X axis, what we are taking along Y axis, that is very much useful. Okay, so X label, Y label, that we have set it in using this. And we also need to put a title. So what, based on what we are putting this graph on. Okay, so the title is very useful. So we are also creating the title in this format. Right, clear guys, everything is clear till now? The plots are clear, you are able to understood all of the details?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, fine. Fine, got it. So next is a real time. Suppose you just forgot everything. Now we are suppose working with a real time data. So real time data, that is keeping on exchanging, the updating, whatever be it. So here for our simplicity purpose, we have just initialized it. We have just taken the values, taken two values, months and sale, and we have just put it into lists. Fine. So now we need to just put the plot. We need to just plot it down. So we are just line plot we are taking. So similar line plot we are doing. Now what we are doing, we are just marking it like what things we are putting into consideration, month and sale. Whenever the position get marks, the coordinate values, there we are marking at 0, that is O, this part, and we are putting the color as green. Okay, now we are doing the X label, that is month, and Y label we are doing sales. sales, how we are doing sales, per unit sales we are taking, and also giving the title monthly sales trend. So this plot that we have created now gives us the insight, like anyone having no idea or about the code also will be able to get some of the insights. Like in May month, the sales was the highest, the peak was highest, the lowest was in Jan. Then PIIP we got a pick, then again we got a downfall. So people would be able to understand from this plot, right? Understood, guys? This much is fine. Okay, fine. Got it.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
Understand.
okay, fine. So Matplotlib, what we are doing, we are drawing, we are using Matplotlib for drawing the plots for like Python's drawing tool. We can say it in this manner that Matplotlib is actually Python's drawing tool for data. Okay. Now next, it helps us to turn the data into visuals. Huge number of data we are turning into visuals so that it becomes easier for understand, and it also gives us like storytelling view we are getting, so that just by seeing we can draw insight, we can make others understand, give us stakeholders the proper idea what we are doing up here, how the values or the columns are coordinated among each other. Okay, so this does gives a very great usefulness in case of business, healthcare, education, finance, even in AI/ML sectors. Okay, got it? So now we'll be moving ahead with another library, that is Seaborn. Seaborn library we will be looking for. So Seaborn is a Python library that is used to make beautiful and like advanced chart, very advanced chart. Matplotlib does gives charts, but we can create beautiful and more advanced chart like violin plot, heat map actually. This we can do using we're using Seaborn actually. Okay, so the special, like basically we can think it of the spatial charts for all the libraries or the features that we are getting it. We are getting it for special charts. We can call off a special charts, create special charts using Seaborn library. Okay, so the special charts is useful for comparing groups, features, identifying correlation, showing relationship, as I told. Next, also we can show the distribution. What is the distribution of a single variable across the data set? Okay, got it. So basically, we are using Seaborn in the fields of data analysis, research, also in finance sector, machine learning, AI. There, though we definitely use Seaborn. Okay, so there is a major difference between Matplotlib and Seaborn. So we will be just discussing that a bit, and then we'll move ahead with the plots. Okay, so based on looks, like Matplotlib do gives a simple, very simple, and whatever be the needy details that we are getting through Matplotlib. You can see of it also, right? The bar chart, histogram, pie chart. These are very simple charts. So this we are this we can access from Matplotlib. Seaborn is making the charts automatically. They are making the charts beautiful. We are using box plot, violin plot, then many other plots like heat maps. This we are using and can access also using Seaborn. So, like Matplotlib, for putting it into any code, we need to add much line of code. The line of codes are very large. Like there are, we can suppose for printing, like for visualizing a single line plot, we need to add suppose 3 lines. But in case of Seaborn, the code are much lesser and easier also. Okay, so charts are very basic in case of Matplotlib, as I mentioned, and advanced charts we are getting in case of like Seaborn, right? So in as also in also customization purpose, you can say it in that format. Like in case of Matplotlib, we are getting full control, like full control, and we have to make it into manual format. Okay, but Seaborn, it is limited, but it is pretty. Got it? And it gives by default values also we are getting. That we will be seeing accordingly. Okay? Clear? What are the difference between Matplotlib and Seaborn? That is clear to you? Guys, can you be more interactive, please? Okay, fine. So similarly, we are creating the bar chart using Seaborn. So see, we have first imported Seaborn as SNS. So first for line plot, we are creating the line. We are making it. We are putting the values, and for just plotting it down, we are using Matplotlib. Okay. So here a basic line chart we have created. Next, we are creating a bar plot. So for bar plot, we are taking the values using SNS, that is the Seaborn we are using to make it in this format and plotting it down. Fine. So similarly, we have created the scattered plot. Okay. So now the best part that we are having in case of Seaborn, that is we can like it does have inbuilt data set. Like we don't have to take any data set or initialize any data set. In Seaborn, we do get like ready-made sample data set. We can think it of like that. Okay, so this data set, the name of this data set is Tips. So it is a data set about restaurant bills. Okay, this data set is about tips. This data set is about restaurant bills. Okay, so I haven't created this. This is like ready-made. I just called it. I got it. Fine. So in Seaborn only, we are getting ready-made data sets. Fine. So after it is done, we have to just load the data and then we can directly use it for practice. Fine. Now we are going for categorical plots. Right. This kind of plot you won't be getting in Matplotlib. So you need to get like this kind of plot and more visually appealing, more beautiful, more pretty kinds of plots we are getting with Seaborn only. So this bar plot we are getting where we are going with total bills per day. So we can think it of like Sunday, we can see the rush is more. Saturday, Sunday, the weekends are there. The rush is maximum in these days. So we can just get this insight from this plot. Fine. So now box plot, we are getting box plot. This plots we will be getting in Matplotlib. Fine. But Matplotlib is needed with Seaborn to show the plot. To show the plot, we are using Matplotlib up here. Okay. The same thing, the same total bill and the day, we are seeing it with box plot. Like we are getting the same thing with box plot. Right? Now heat map. So when you are working with any of the big datas or any of the project and you are doing the EDA, like exploratory data analysis you are doing, there you need to put at least 10 to 15 kind of data set and get the data's ready. Like you need to make the data's understandable to the people, how what actually what columns or what features makes you understand what thing and what is the correlation among themselves. These things made you made easier while we are plotting the things. Similarly, a heat map is very useful in case of plotting it up. So it just gives the value. It just makes us understand about the relationship, co-relationship basically. So heat map shows using colors. Like using colors, we are getting the intensity, getting the values, accuracy also. Okay, so cool worms is like the color that is cooler in tone, and red is hotter in tone. So this the red color section, see 0.93 and 0.92. Right. So here we are getting the values in this format. So we are seeing for 0 with D section, we are getting the maximum correlation. And also we are getting the second base maximum correlation we are getting with the value 2 and B value, right? So first we are getting the values as like we have taken two values just for understanding, and for data we have just randomly taken value in this sections. Okay, so in this format, we can see go for a heat map. Now is paired plots, like we are comparing between the plots. Okay, so these are the plots, total bill according size, how the plot looks like, tip along with the size, how it look like, size along size, what is the exact size we are getting. So this is basically com comparative. This pair plots actually shows the relationship between the columns. Fine, got it? Got it, guys?
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So clearly it's mentioned that accordingly we have gone ahead with all the three majorly used Python libraries that is basically needed. Like other libraries are also there, that is also very useful, but majorly in case of any of the project to stand by and also to go for any of the EDA analysis, exploratory data analysis, we are using these three major libraries. Fine, and eventually while the project exceeds whatever be the other things, like if we are going ahead making any model run, then other datas, like other things are also being using, but till exploratory data sets, like exploratory data analysis, actually we can use this kind of datas. Fine, got it? So till now, having anyone having any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we have some time. So let me just show you a structure of the project, how you have to make the project. Fine. So I am just stopping the screen and I'm just finding out where is the project. Just allow me 2 minutes.
मैम हमें रिकॉर्डिंग्स कब मिलेंगी?
Okay, guys, I'm just sharing the screen. Yeah, it is visible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So see, this is the project. This is a normal Flipkart ML project that I did. So here I have used the real-time data. Okay, the data basically what we are getting from Flipkart. Okay, but there are certain cases where companies don't want to share the data. Okay, then what they can share? They can share a mask data, because they like any suppose in until and unless you are a very integral part of the organization and you are working with like their employees are not, so they don't share any of the like confidential data with you. So for that we generally use mask data, right? So this is the data. So how you have to structure it? First, you need to give the name of the project. Now the details, whatever be the details, what is the project type, individual project or not? Is it a team project? In this format, you need to put it like that. Now the very important thing. First, you need to mention the project summary. What is the project summary? Like, what is the project objective? What context you are going it through? What datas you are building, like what datas you from where you are if you are downloading the data from Kaggle, you need to give the source of the data, where you are from where you are giving the getting the data. If possible, you have to just paste the link also from where you are getting the data. Fine, clear, guys?
Yes,
Guys,
ma'am.
Yeah,
okay,
ma'am.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, got it, fine. So eventually you need to just show like what exactly are the steps that you have performed. That also you can showcases. Okay. Next is the problem like GitHub link, very needed, very much needed. I want every people, like every one of you should have a like GitHub repository ready, and whatever the like projects you are doing, you just create a repository up there and upload the project up there. Okay, fine. So you need to put a GitHub link. Then you have to just go and give a problem statement. What is the problem statement that you are getting? Fine. So problem statement that you need to make. General guidelines, no, not needed. In this case, I was using from other source. I need to use. Fine. So you don't have to use this general guidance. Fine. Next, let's begin. You have to use the code section. Fine. So first, know your data. This section should be there. That is mandatory. Like without that, no, people who don't have the access of the data or don't know about what things you are building, they are just going through, especially the HRs. If any HR open just for a thing, they are just showcasing, showing what you have built up. Okay, and not just only HRs, clients also. In future, you will be working with clients. There will be many people who will be learning this and also starting to work as a freelancer, right? So for their clients also, things should be very proper, very accurate. That is very much needed, right? So you need to know your data. There, what you will be doing, you will be importing the libraries. Now, in this case, what I told today, here you can definitely attach, like in this section, you can definitely attach. Suppose here I'm saying, here you can just upload the file, right? Whatever the data set you are using. But there are sometimes like the session ends, then you will not get the file with you. So it would be best to use the drive. You just upload this collab file is connected to any of your drive account, right? Any of your Google account, there you are having your drive, right? So like upload that file, give the path of that section, what is the section you are getting. So based on that, you are going ahead, you will go ahead, fine. Next, you have to just read the CSV file. Fine. So you need to check what is the look of the look you are getting. That you need to check how the what are the data set rows column count. This you need to make data set information. You need to check duplicate datas. You need to check missing values. You need to check. Then after you have checked with missing values, and you are getting that the value is there, like the missing values are there, then you definitely need to go with like plotting it down, visualizing. Visualization is very, very, very important. Hope you got it right, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes,
Got it.
ma'am.
So then you need to put this. What did you know about your data set? Up to this, after you did, like you analyzed everything, you did the missing data, you got ahead with identifying what are the data you have got, unique data, everything you have gotten through. Then you will go ahead and keep a set where we'll be going and answering the question, what you know about data set. Fine. So this part is very mandatory. You have to do it, right? So if this is done, then understanding your variable. Treat as if you don't know anything. You are doing it from scratch, and you are understanding your variables before implementing. Before implementing anything, you are understanding your variable. Okay, so each and every step needs to be done and in a clean manner. Print it like that. Just not print like columns present. It should be like that, columns present in the data set. Fine. Understood. And give a line break like this. Hash n gives next line, you need to put it to next line. Okay, so for this you have to, like, you just keep a gap when you are using the same code block, the like same cell actually in collab. You just keep slash n so that when output is printing, you are giving a space. Fine. Then description, data set description, like how the datas are, like what is the mean value, max value, Q1 value, Q2 value, Q3 value, that is the quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, 25% of the data, 25% of the data, 50%, 75% of the data. This needs to be done. Okay. Now, variable description, like what are the columns you are having, what it signifies, that you need to do. So then data wrangling you have to do. If there is space, you have to omit that. If the date and time is only mentioned in the normal format, you just have to omit that and take into a threshold form, and you have to put it in that form. If any rows does have many missing values, you have to try and replace those column, drop off that column. Or if there is some of the missing value, you can replace it with any median value or mode value. Fine. Based on the column, what is the criteria of the column? If not needed, if any column, suppose first name of the customer, second name of the customer, email address is not required in your data set, just remove. Just remove it. Don't just make the data set huge. Okay. If anything not required, just remove it. Fine. Got it? Now, data visualization part. This is very important. You are doing the exploratory data analysis part. You visualize one chart, any of the chart you visualized. Here I am not since it is not running, the output is not showing. So I can show you the GitHub. Some like yesterday, like tomorrow, I can show you the GitHub as well. Fine. So here, after the plot has been done, why did you pick up this specific chart? This needs to be mentioned. Okay. And make it like I have made it like in this form, this much. Don't make it too huge that like a paragraph or something, like, or a huge paragraph. Like if you need, you can put it points. But in my case, they have like my client has asked me to put it in this form. They wants to like they want it in this form. That's why I made it like that. But if you are doing it for yourself, or any specification is not there from your client, put it in a bulletin format, in a point format, put it like that. Then what are the insights that you have got? That is very much needed, very much needed. So what insight you have received, you just explain it in words. Fine. Got it. And next, what is there any negative growth or positive growth in the business from this chart, from this analysis you needed, that you have to mention it up. Similarly, you, and for exploratory data analysis, go by in the form first univariate analysis, then bivariate analysis, then multivariate analysis. In this format, you'll be going. Fine. Keep this in mind that first univariate analysis, then bivariate analysis, then multivariate analysis. Okay. And one more thing I need to check, like for this EDA, you need to, like, if it is not restricted, 5 you can do. If not, if it is very vital, or you need to, there are multiple of rows are there, like multiple of features or columns are there, then you need to put minimum 15. Minimum 15 plots you need to put in. Fine, clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have one doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, please tell. Tell, please.
Ma'am, we want to check multiple.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, we want to check multicollinearity, ma'am.
Multiple?
Multicollinearity, ma'am.
Okay, huh, definitely. If you need it, you have to like see that is needed based on your thing, like based on whatever the data set you are needed, based on what project you are doing. So that is up to you. What is needed, that you will be deciding. But I have just shown you the template. Like these are the things you need to mention, because you need to send it to your client. Yet your client, suppose your client is someone who don't have any idea about the plots. You people understood. You have put it in time to when I was showing you the plots, you put it in time, showed everything, then only get to know what are the insight you have gone. Right. but your client might not have the time, may not want to see it. So it is better you just give the insight that you have got it from that very plot. Fine? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. If
Okay.
ma'am, if
Yeah.
we have outliers, what can I do, ma'am? Remove it or what can I do,
Yeah,
ma'am?
see, that is that I told, right? That is specific to the problem. If any outliers you are is there and you are able to remove that, you do it. Of course, you have the chance, you do it. There are certain cases where there are outliers, and after changing it, also it does stays. It does stays. So in your intention should be reducing the quantity, right? Reducing the outliers. If in 100 data, like 100 number of rows or the data set that contains 100 elements, there the outliers is more than 50, then that doesn't count, right? So you need to just lower the value of your outliers. You just try and remove it how much it is possible from your end. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Clear, everyone? Anyone having any more doubts?
हिंदी में पूछो क्या?
हाँ, पूछ सकते हैं, पूछिए.
मैम पीडीएफ्स और ये वीडियोस जो हैं क्लासेस की, ये कहाँ पर मिलेंगी?
This thing has already been told to you multiple of times, right? So it is related to admin part. They will definitely coordinate with you. Okay. So you don't have to worry after, I guess, in this week, like after tomorrow's class, I guess you will get all your recordings. In the website also you might get. Okay. You just need to connect who have like whoever you are connected with, you will get a connection out from there itself. Okay. Like they
Ma'am.
will
ओके
communicate.
मैम,
Okay.
ओके मैम,
Hello, ma'am.
थैंक यू
Ma'am,
मैम.
Yeah. Yeah. One by
Actually,
one,
I have one
please.
doubt.
ma'am,
Yeah.
Hello.
When?
when
Ishwarya.
we submit,
Yeah.
ma'am,
You?
when we submit the assignment, ma'am.
See, no assignment has been assigned to you till now. Okay. Tomorrow, we will be assigning, or on Saturday, we more first half we will be assigning, giving you the project. So you have to work on it. Okay. After that, you have to submit it by Monday. Like on the weekend, you will get the time to work on your project, and then you have to submit it.
Ma'am.
Fine. Yes.
Ma'am, actually you explained that means the project work.
Hmm.
Can we get that means file for our study purpose?
See, very sorry for that. That is my own project. Okay. So I have just
No, no,
showcased.
just that instructions mean what I have to mention in the project like that.
Okay, not an issue. Okay, not an issue. Tomorrow we will be again discussing on that. Tomorrow I will be showing you that. You can just note it down. Fine.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
So got it, guys? Everything is clear. So we can just wrap up this. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
yeah, tell please.
Ma'am, next week also we have classes like.
See, it will be like this only. Fine. So
Okay.
it is 6 weeks of internship. So every week we will be having classes, and on Friday we will be giving you a project based on whatever it's been studied, whatever we have gone and through. So you have to work on the project, and these are real-time projects only. It's not like the datas won't be real time, but the project does creates a good value. Okay. So you have to work on this, and you will also get the options, I guess, maybe uh, to choose your project on. But the details of the project and whatever be it, that will be communicated with you by tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. Right? Like tomorrow we will be having the class as usual. We will be discussing whatever the details are. Then you'll be assigned with the project. Fine? Clear?
Okay, ma'am. So like
Clear,
every weekend we
ma'am.
have to work on projects.
Fine.
Shrija, you are telling, right?
Yeah. Like
Okay,
every
fine.
weekend, we have to work on projects and submit it on
Yes.
Monday.
Yes, and
Like like a whole all the whole internship will be having the same process.
yes, right.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so
And
much.
on Monday, it's not just you only have to submit the project. On Monday, there will be a dedicated session where you have to explain the project, like represent your project, like each and every details, how you work, what you work, that you need to explain. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Anyone? Yeah. Anyone having any more doubts?
Ma'am, this is individual or a team project, ma'am?
No team project, individual project. As of now, it is like that. If in future we think it of like that, we suppose there are many people who wants to collab accordingly and work accordingly, we can definitely try and do that. But as of now, it is not like that. It is individual. Fine? Fine.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah.
And do we have to prepare a PPT as for presentation
No,
on
not
client side?
required. No. As of now, for every stage, you don't have to go ahead. Like for every weekend's project, you don't have to prepare a PPT. If needed, we will definitely communicate with you that you need to prepare a dedicated PPT for presentation. As of now, as I just explained you my code, like not my code. I haven't explained the code. Actually, I have explained you the segments. In the same format, you will work in the collab. Open your collab file, or you can also put it in GitHub and open in GitHub also, your preference. And based on that, you have to explain the each section of the project, like each section of the code, what you did, what exactly is your output, how your output is it, in that format, in this format actually. Okay,
All right, ma'am.
fine, clear everyone? So we are just wrapping up our session
Yes,
here
ma'am.
today. Okay, so we'll meet tomorrow again. Accordingly, whatever be the details, we can discuss accordingly tomorrow. Fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
fine.
ma'am.
Bye, guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Bye,
you, ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
bye.
ma'am.
Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Okay, someone was asking about the timing. So I guess that will be from 6 only. For today, it is 5. From tomorrow onwards, it will be 6 itself. And that will be communicated in your group only. Okay, don't worry, that will be communicated in your group. Bye, guys. Bye.